Hello and welcome to another Mighty Macros review from Mighty Macros. I keep saying that. Mighty Macros from Lego Marvel Superheroes. We have set 76071 Spider-Man vs. Scorpion, 76072 Iron Man vs. Thanos, and 76073 Wolverine vs. Magneto. I'll also be doing the review for the latest DC stuff as well. You can see it front of the box, or sort of standard red box style, very similar to the first wave of stuff. So if you're getting these for, I don't know, your friend or your family or some kids, make sure that you're not getting the wrong ones, you're getting the new ones and not getting the old ones if they already have it. And back of the box, it's got some, I guess, kind of cutesy sort of style and like drawings, one panel comics, I guess, related to the sets you are getting. And just like all of the new Lego sets released in 2017, they follow the same box standard where you can see that there's no any ripping or areas where you have to pull the box apart to you break it open. Instead, all of them have a single tape on the top and the bottom, and when you can easily peel the tape, or you can cut the tape and the box can be easily opened, flattened without any damage. So this is great for collectors. And there's a surprising large amount of blank space on these boxes, which is nice. It's nice that they've done that. Inside all of these, of course, are the instruction sheets for each vehicle. Very basic style instructions. And all these are folded up into a tiny little thing. Just going through them. Instructions for these are, of course, very easy because they're such tiny builds. All the steps are very clear, very easy to follow. And of course, at the end, you have this sheet here, which has like a little parts guide at the bottom, as well as an advertisement on the other side for the latest Marvel sets, which, I gotta be honest, they're not very good. The Hulk stuff, why are there two giant cards in there, doesn't make any sense whatsoever. The top left one, the figures are nice, I guess, but Miss Marvel doesn't have normal arms to go along with her, so you need to get your own arms, and also another plane, another jet, just kind of boring. I guess the only decent one here is Agent Coulson right there in his car, but the new Iron Man figure and that another mech is just Lego boring. I've seen the price of those drop very quickly because I guess other people finding them boring as well. Here are the 6 vehicles, and they're all very nicely built, they're all very secure, nothing's loose on them, so I'm quite happy with them. And so let's go through them one by one. First of all, we have Wolverine here in his new sort of cheapy style. Let's unplug him from the vehicle. Well, it's kind of stuck. Come on. So getting him out, and his clothing, focus. His clothing resembles the cartoon a lot more than any of the previous Lego figure versions of him, because he has a more of a wacky face, but I'd say still matches the style of the regular Wolverine figure. So one of the reasons why I get these sets is because of the heads, and they're very cool, I think. And I definitely want them to be alternate expressions from the regular figures that we have, and I think it's okay. You know, because it's all Lego, it's allowed to be cute and stuff. So I think this face definitely suits that. No second head print on any of these figures, so which is unfortunate. Actually, one of them has a second face, but which is also unfortunate. We'll see that in a sec. So very basic print, and but the face is all right. It definitely fits with the regular Wolverine figure. This his vehicle is based on the X-Men jet fighter. No stickers on these. All of them, they're all printed elements, which is good. In the first wave, we had a Captain America that had a sticker element, but which was annoying, but everything else was printed. So this time, everything is printed. And got a little, you know, dashboard there, the little X. Yeah, based on the X-Men's plane that Lego previously released, just a small chibi version. And this is not the first time they've done something like this. Red Skull from the Captain America set, his vehicle is also based on the previously released normal size sort of Lego figure vehicle. And it looks alright. So you've got a lot of hidden details with transparent pieces down here and some flames on the back. Very nice vehicle, bulky and stuff. Odd that they didn't go for a more Wolverine themed vehicle, but a normal sort of X-Men style thing. I'm not bothered. It's still a nice little thing, so I'm quite pleased with it. Second here we have Magneto, who is literally driving a magnet car. Again, he's quite stuck in there. Yeah, he's got a huge magnet on the back of his vehicle. Okay. Yeah, nothing too special about this, aside from that magnet. It's quite funny and got some like energy beams on the back. It's got this round piece here, which is all the same piece he uses to float around in the regular Lego thing. In grey colour, not purple, so it's a purple version if you want something like that. He's got a very soft purple cape, which I actually got a bonus, an extra one of these. So one of that's a factory mistake or something, because this is the second time I've got an extra set of capes from a Mighty Micro set in this year's release. And he's got one of these energy things that you also got from Cosmic Boy, Cosmic Lad. He first came with 2 of these and a bigger round one. So if you want an extra one of those pieces, here you go, here's another one. He's holding it in one of these stud to holding piece adapters. His body's okay. Again, it's very simplified, but it still looks alright. And his facial expression is also neat. Definitely fits with your regular stuff. His helmet is just your standard Magneto helmet, so that's good. It's nice to have. On the back, however, this face is not very good. This is actually really ugly. Even if I put the helmet on, I guess that looks kind of okay. But I don't like this at all. This is a very poorly printed face. Why? Well, mostly the expression is okay for the Mighty Micros, but it's completely ruined by not having enough color on the face print, because this is a black piece of plastic, and traditionally you're supposed to print a thin white layer so that the colors on top will pop. Instead, they didn't do that, so the colors, the flesh colored skin here, it doesn't pop. And it's very hard to see the edges of his eyebrows next to the flesh-colored paint. You just can't see it. Here's a bit of the back body print. So I have to look at this face and consider it a bonus and a face that I'm not normally going to look at. This is the proper face. The other one's a bonus. He's the only one who has like a second face on the back. So ignore it. Blah blah blah. But that's a huge bothersome thing. And I suspect when the bootlegs come out, they will have, if they bootleg this figure and decide to print double side heads, the bootlegs, like something like Xingyan or DLP or something, will have a better colored version than the official Lego stuff. And when that happens, and that's happened more than once before, you gotta really think why you're spending more money buying the Lego when the quality of a fake is better than it. Next up we have Iron Man here. I've actually attached these extra pieces on the back. They're not normally there, but this Iron Man figure still has these pieces to act as little flame jets when he's flying around and stuff, as the regular Iron Man figures. The car is kind of looks like a parrot, to be honest. The way it's shaped looks more like a bird than Iron Man stuff. Not that good. You'd think with an Iron Man car there would be some sort of design theme with a little circle thing, like his chest piece or something, but no. So you have these different jets on the back, which doesn't really do much. Meh. Really meh. Iron Man himself has a wrench and another one of these blue pieces there. The body's okay, I guess. Yeah, just big circle and back. The expression on the Iron Man helmet's also okay, and this is the new Iron Man helmet mold, which does not... the back of the mold is the same as your regular ones from before, and you still have a circle thing there, but it's much more simplified, and it can't open. Now, this is okay for Mighty Micro, but they're also using these helmets for the newer Iron Man sets, and I think that's a big no-no. A lot of people don't like them. I've seen comments online, people complaining. With this one, the good side on this one is that you have this really wacky face on the back. It's like, hey, I like that head a lot. So while this helmet and that face works fine for this, I'm dreading more Iron Man sets coming out where they also use this helmet type. When they're meant to be serious, more serious sets, and they're using that, and I don't think that's. I think that's a really bad idea. The other car, the Iron Man car, kind of sucks, but in the same set, you also have this Thanos car, which is awesome. It's a giant fist punching you as it drives along. It's meant to be the Infinity Gauntlet, and you got the different Infinity Gems right here, 5 of them. And yeah, his car's a huge fist with this big circle on the back, which is like a gauntlet sort of style. This is awesome. This is really funny. I like this car a lot, and it actually looks nice because of all these different colors. This is brilliant, and of course all these can move because they're just attached on hinges, so you can open his arms and stuff if you really want to. Like, I'm gonna grab hold of you now, and punch you. That's awesome. Awesome car. Love that a lot. Thanos himself, again, funny. He's only had a big fig, but now that he's been released as a minifigure, he's been released as a short guy. Oh. Doesn't quite look menacing now, does he? No, but you put in his giant fist car, he's quite menacing. And funny enough, if you remove this, you have a Fallout Vault Dweller body from Lego. Pretty much, almost. No numbers on the back or anything, and no collar, but yeah, it's pretty much the Vault Dweller suit. Pretty awesome. Yeah, the Thanos figure is pretty nice. I like that expression too. I like that a lot. Oddly enough, he's still in proportion when you compare this to a big fig, because if he has longer legs, he might be slightly out of proportion when you're imagining him as a downsized big fig. So. Here we have a second Spider-Man. Let's get him out of the car first. He has a... I don't know. So again, it's kind of okay. It's just very standard. Actually, feels more like Super Mario Brothers than anything with the color scheme. Mario car. Looks alright, nothing too special. We have Spider-Man here. He has a black spider with him. I will compare him to the older one. In fact, I'll compare him to the older one now. Now, the previous Spider-Man came with a camera, black camera. And both of them have the exact same torso, but they have a different eye expression. I think if they are going to release the same characters, I'm very glad that they have a different expression. That's pretty awesome. Again, both these heads will fit on the regular Spider-Man figures, so which is, again, the reason why to get one of these. I like these expressions a lot. And again, Spider-Man is probably my favorite expression out of the lot. It's really cheeky and funny. I like that. And the back is just the same as the previous figure. So, let me just put him back into his car. And finally, we have the Scorpion's car, which is literally in the shape of a scorpion. Now, if you take him off the car, you realize that his sting is actually on his body and not part of the car. So you have this huge hole in the back, and that doesn't look very good. Just like that, it looks okay from the front, like, oh, it's a giant scorpion truck, but then on the back, it's like, oh, well, don't fall off, don't be a bit careful. You open these up and you got some action going on, so you can be like clamp, clamp, clamp. And I guess these green parts will have some use for some people. The car overall looks okay, again, from the front, but on the back, just like, what's going on? Scorpion himself looks pretty awesome with that face. I like that a lot again, and he has the back print, surprisingly. And if I remove this, oh, he's got a little Scorpion logo on the back. So come on, come off. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's good. I like that a lot. They could have skipped that, but they didn't. And again, with the back head print, that means this face will, this head will fit in with the regular Scorpion figure a lot more, because that figure had a printing on the back of the head as well. Slightly different, but still alright. Mostly focusing on the front here. I think this will do a good job in giving regular Scorpion a different expression. So this is a pretty good figure. And I'm glad they didn't cheap out on the Scorpion sting. It's the same piece as the regular one. The color on the sting is a little bit different, but this piece here is just the same piece as your regular one. So it's good to have these as resources for certain pieces if they go missing or you need them for something else. So that's great. So how does this compare to the first set of Marvel's Mighty Micros? And I think this set is a lot better. Why? Because the face is actually more wacky, in my opinion. I think the first set they were doing it a little bit wacky because they weren't quite sure. It's the first time they were doing something like this. They weren't quite sure if they wanted to go all the way, especially with the DC stuff, because all dark and brooding and stuff. But I think this one's a lot wackier. When you compare the cars, Spider-Man, his car has almost a very similar theme. The colors, of course, are Spider-Man colors, but the shape and builds are very similar. It's just this one's more of a like a little go-kart, whereas the old one's more of a helicopter. Either way, they both do just fine. And Green Goblin here, because now we have 2 Spider-Man villains to go along with the Lego sort of more silly builds. And the Green Goblin car is a bit more impressive. I mean, the Scorpion car is a bit more impressive, but the Green Goblin one still fits in theme, so they're both pretty good. Captain America here is, it's alright, but because he uses a sticker and some sort of World War style tank, so I guess thematically it fits. Red Skull's little truck thing is all pretty good, pretty big build, and you know, definitely fits with his original vehicle. Ultron's vehicle, while kind of nice to look at, it's actually kind of annoying to move around and stuff, because these claws have a tendency of just getting in the way or falling off, so that's not too good. And Hulk has 2 fists, but also has the same problem as the new one, where there's no back on the car, so don't fall off, Hulk. But when you put them all together, it's starting to become a very nice set of cars, and I hope when the 3rd set comes out that they don't have another Spider-Man or any repeating characters again. So I hope when the 3rd set comes along, it's all new characters. But I have a feeling that they might put Spider-Man or one of these, or Iron Man in there again, just to make sure people buy them, because they want the more popular characters. If they do, then I have confidence that they will continue to, you know, have alternate faces. So that's nice. Right now with 2 Spider-Man, they both have different eye expressions, and I think that's really good. You can swap them around and do stuff with them. My favorite car is the Thanos Punch Fist car, and my least favorite one is probably the Iron Man one. It's just very unimpressive and kind of boring. You just don't know what it's doing there for. So if you like the previous set and you like the looks of the new ones, definitely try and pick them up and get them. The price is still going down on these as of speaking, so if you can wait, just wait another week, 2 weeks, and then pick them up. You can still easily pick up the first wave right now for decent prices, so I wouldn't be too worried about picking this set too quickly if you don't need to. And the price that they're going for is pretty reasonable for what they are right now, but when eventually the first set became half the price of what it was originally listed at, so if you can wait, definitely wait. But these are very nice cars with some very nice figures and very nice parts in them, so definitely check them out. And lastly, just a minor note is that the worst figure out of the lot is this Magneto for his secondary face, because it's just ugly, and shame on you, Lego, for printing something like that for the price that you're asking for. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking the like button, subscribe button, or leaving a comment below on how you feel about these Mighty Micros, the previous versions or this version. And as always, please check out my other Lego reviews on this channel, hopefully with ad block turned off. I would appreciate that so much. Or you can support this channel via Patreon, where I can do more videos for you guys more often, or review slightly more expensive toys or harder to get toys if you need. And if you think this channel deserves to grow, I also have an animation channel as well that would appreciate some Patreon heading my way as well. But of course, at the end of the day, you don't have to do any of that. As always, take care, have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now.